Hey everyone, this is Chris, your friendly neighborhood Minnesota comic geek, here with my Minnesota Fallcon comic book haul video. Before I get started, I would ask that if you enjoy this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy talking comics, then comment below. Alright, let's get into it. So I'm recording this video on Sunday, October 12th. Currently, it is the weekend of the Minnesota Comic Book Association Fallcon, a two-day event here in Minnesota, held at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds Grandstand building. I'm recording this on the 12th. I went yesterday morning, right away when they opened, and did my normal Fallcon comic convention thing where I just bought a lot of comics. I went with a $200 budget. I ended up only spending about $100 because as I was walking around looking for stuff, looking at other stuff, wall books and whatnot, I got the feeling that the prices just were a little higher than I was comfortable paying for books, and I'm not one that likes to haggle with sellers that much. On rare occasions I've asked, would they do cheaper deals. Sometimes they even just offer it if you're looking at it. I said it in my last video, I believe, where I talked about my experience at the Woodbury Valley Creek Mall show, walking around, seeing the prices and stuff, that they just feel elevated based on kind of where the comic book market has kind of retraced towards after the 3-4 year COVID boom. And so I don't know, maybe this is just where the book prices are now and I have to get more comfortable with that, or like I did in this case, I didn't like the prices, so I just walked away, and that's okay. If you have a price for books that you're looking for, you should stick to it, and just know that there are a ton of these comic books out in the world. Those books that you want now, they might go away today, but they'll probably come back, most assuredly come back later down the road. And who knows, they might come back cheaper, they might come back more expensive, who knows, but they will come around again. So you will have the opportunity again to purchase the books that you're looking for. Some other observations I had while walking around and being there was similar to the Valley Creek Mall show. This year's Fallcon felt very sparsely attended. Past years, that the State Fair Grandstand building was packed with people and it was hard to walk around. Again, I'm assuming it's because of prices, but also just people's personal finances right now, with everything being so much more expensive. I'm gonna guess that had a lot more to do with it than anything, because like I said, for past years and stuff, it's been way more packed. And maybe like post-COVID, when they finally brought this back, it was very packed and people were itching to go out and do these things. And maybe we're just finally done with all that and people have gotten their fill, gotten their itch scratched, and they're just not as interested in going to these conventions and shows and stuff. Those were my two main observations walking around. So my objective, I had two main objectives. Was one, a comic dealer that I see at every show His name's Brad with Go Big or Go Home Comics. He posted on the Minnesota Comics Exchange that his deal for the show was you could fill a short box with 50-cent comics for $35 or a long box for $50. I decided I was going to fill a short box. So that was the very first thing I did. And I'll run through all of those books after I do the bigger purchases that I made. But after I was done with that, I went around to every dealer looking for specifically Adam Hughes books. I didn't find many, which continues the trend that I saw at the Valley Creek Mall show, was that there just aren't that many Adam Hughes books out in the wild right now. They're becoming like incredibly desirable to buy. I did find a couple dealers that had some Catwoman issues and some Wonder Woman issues, but they had them priced at the high level mark, high grade mark on Key Collector. So they didn't feel like good deals in order to get duplicate copies of comics that I already have. So I was looking for deals and I didn't find that many. So that'll be one kind of lacking thing you'll notice in this haul video. But starting off right away when I walked in, I came across a dealer who had this Sensational She-Hulk #1 newsstand issue here. It's a book that I've kept my eye on at shows for a while. It's the Sensational She-Hulk run is a run of this series that I kind of want to get like up to like the first like 52 issues or so. There are a lot of key issues in the run. There's a couple big books, specifically like the pregnancy cover issue, the jump rope issue, but for $10, it's in excellent condition. It was a no-brainer. Then he also had a couple boxes of $2 books. Found an Uncanny X-Men 165 that I needed for my run, so $2, happy to add it. Then another dealer I came across had a couple short boxes or a couple long boxes of $5 books, and you could get 5 for $20. So I found a couple of books here. The Serenity 1 of 3, or the first issue of the 3-issue miniseries with this Adam Hughes cover. Got another copy of Catwoman 60 because I needed a 5th book to get the deal. So you could either look at this was either free or every book was $4. But yeah, got a copy of issue 60. Grabbed this Catwoman #42 variant cover by Jenny Frison. It's hard to tell in this light, but it's a very subtle illustration that she did with her outfit where she's appears to be wearing like this sheer black outfit, and you can see her underwear underneath it. It's so subtle, but it's a beautiful illustration of Catwoman. Jenny Frison for me is kind of hit or miss. I like her covers that are kind of this kind of half body cropping. The ones that don't really do much for me are when it's like a full close-in portrait cropping. Like there's just not enough there for me with her style and stuff. So yeah, just grabbed it because like I said, I love these Catwoman illustrations where she's in kind of a pin-up style illustration. Got Punk Rock Jesus #1 of 6 by Sean Gordon Murphy. This is a series that, being a Sean Gordon Murphy fan, now I'm going back and trying to get. I think I have like 3 or 4 of the issues in this run, so I think I only need 1 or 2 to complete the series and then be able to read it. Then got a book 3, a copy of Batman the Dark Knight Returns book 3 for $4. Like, that's an everyday, all day grab for me for that cheap. So I'm guessing the reason it's $4 is it's not a first print. So, but that's okay. It's in great condition. The other copies I have in my collection are definitely not in good condition. Another dealer I stopped by had books for 75% off the sticker price. So I got 3 $5 books, and he rounded down, and they ended up being $3 for the 3 books, so $1 a piece. Got this Legionnaires #7 with this somewhat recognizable Adam Hughes underwater mermaid style cover. Got a couple issues of Liberty Meadows. I got issue #4 and issue #6 with, yeah, just always willing to buy dollar bin, dollar price Liberty Meadows copies, you know, just to upgrade the conditions, and like I said, just have duplicates. And another dealer, I found a bunch of Wonder Woman back issues in his bins, but the problem was I hadn't updated my comic book wish list checklist thing that I have with me to, you know, let me know what issues I need still. And so I wasn't sure which ones I still needed. I'm pretty sure I had all the ones that he had in his bin, so I just bought a couple. This 161, I wasn't sure that I had, so I bought it just in case. And then I also bought issue 185 with her beating up Nazis. Always fun when you can beat up and shoot Nazis and whatnot. Because, you know, F Nazis. Anyways, they were 25% off. So this one had a sticker price of $8 and this one is $7. And the guy gave them to me for $11. So a little bit cheaper than 25% off, but still cool to get a couple extra copies. And lastly, of the bigger purchases, I've been long time looking for the missing issues in the Batman Long Halloween series. I'm missing kind of the later issues. So I found a copy of issue 7 for $10. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I almost never see copies of the Long Halloween series out in bins, so kind of cool to find one. And then I finally got myself a copy of Dark Knight Returns book 1 for $10. Again, this is not a first print. It has third print listed on the back, so that explains the $10 price tag. Don't care. Finally happy to have a copy of book 1 because I've been searching for one at a reasonable price for a long time. Yeah, anyways, now I have all 4 books from the series in my collection, so pretty happy about that. All right, so now I'm gonna run through the 132 total books that I got from the Brad at Go Big and Go Home Comics. Like I said, the deal was fill a short box for $35. These were all 50-cent books. I filled the short box. I could have gotten more in the short box, but there just wasn't that much that I really wanted or came across, because there were a lot of people digging and getting and filling boxes. So like I said, 132 books at $35. That equates to about 27 cents a book. So keep that in mind as I'm showing these in terms of what they could potentially be worth and what they're not. And like, at the end of the day, 27 cents a book is a great price. So I did come across a few Adam Hughes books in these long boxes. I got Valor #10. 52 week 36, which has the Power Girl like 2-page origin story by Adam Hughes in the back. Just love this. Such a great little Adam Hughes interior pencil work. And then came across the Jackpot and Black Cat issue #1 that is in great condition. Came across some Michael Turner books. I got the Submariner #1 featuring the Michael Turner cover. Got Fathom #2, Fathom #3, Soulfire #7, and Ballistic #3 from his first regular interior series work. If you're a Michael Turner fan and you've never read this series, highly recommend it. Features great Michael Turner artwork. And came across a bunch of Joe Quesada stuff. I got a couple issues of Ninjak #1. One of these is an error printing in terms of the coloration behind the Ninjak title dress. I forget which one, but for $1/4 a piece, I will pick these up every day. I love his Ninjak work. So I found all the first 3 issues that Joe Quesada did on the series. So 2 of issue 1, issue #2, and issue #3. Just fantastic early Joe Quesada comic book work. And then I came across Nightmare #4, but more importantly, don't care about the book. It's just early image stuff. But this is one of 9 connecting covers that create like a large poster style image, and all 9 covers are done by Joe Quesada. So I got this one and Bloodstrike Assassin #3, which is another one of the connecting covers. So I think at this point I've got like 4 of the 9 covers and haven't had to go on eBay to get them. So I've gotten them for $1 or less each, which I'm happy about. So I'm gonna keep searching for the other ones. And I got Rampaging Hulk #2 featuring the Joe Quesada cover. Then I was able to tick off some more of the New Mutants run that I needed. I got issue #65, 67, 68, 76, 77, 80, and 81. I also found a bunch of the mid-200s Fantastic Four issues in these boxes. A bunch of the John Byrne run that I have been slowly working on over the years. Not all of these are John Byrne issues, but got issue 237, 241, 246, 248, 256, 257. I love this cover with the half alive, half death Galactus cover with the floating heads. I just love it. 258, 259, 262, the Trial Reed Richards. I love this issue. It's a fantastic John Byrne issue. Issue 265, 266, and 286, where Fantastic Four find Jean Grey after the whole Phoenix Saga stuff. Yeah. Came across a bunch of DC stuff. I got Action Comics #662, where Superman reveals his identity to Lois, I believe, for the first time. Action Comics 844, 845, and 846, the Adam Kubert issues. Action Comics 1000. You got Superman #76, 77, 78, and 82 from the Doomsday event. And Superman 203 featuring the Michael Turner cover with the Talent Caldwell interiors, but it also has a Jim Lee sketchbook in there, so pretty cool. Next up, I found a bunch of Batman and the Outsiders comics. I got a pretty good run here. I got issue #2, issue number 3, issue number 4, issue number 5, issue number 6, issue number 11, and issue number 12. Some more random DC. I found a Batman number 51 for the Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder run, and issue number 50. Got issue number 127 featuring the Jorge Jimenez artwork. Found Superman number 293. I got a good run of the Jim Lee Green Lantern covers here. I got issue 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, and 155. I will always be a sucker for the early Image days, specifically Wildcat, Cyberforce, Spawn. I got a good run of Cyberforce here by Mark Silvestri. Got issue 1, issue number 2, issue number 3, issue number 4, issue number 5, 6, 7. Didn't have 8 with the Todd McFarlane Ripclaw cover. Issue number 9 and issue number 10. Found this run of Unworthy Thor by Jason Aaron and Olivier Coipel. I love this run. Olivier Coipel's artwork is fantastic. He's one of my favorite modern artists. Actually got the full run of this little mini-series. Issue number 1, issue number 2, issue number 3, 4, and 5. Found a couple issues of X-Men Phoenix Endsong. I got issue 1 with this awesome Greg Land Phoenix, Dark Phoenix cover. Issue number 2 and issue number 3. Some randomness here. Mr. and Mrs. X number 5. This is a series that I'm just slowly trying to like find through the dollar bins. I've got like 3 or 4 issues so far. I got a couple issues of Gen 13 from issue number 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm slowly working on putting together a run of Gen 13 for my niece. Slowly but surely. Some more early Image days. Again, another series I'm slowly working on through the dollar bins is Savage Dragon. I got issue 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't have 5. Found 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Didn't have 11. Got an issue number 12, which is the first appearance of She-Dragon. Issue 13, both covers. This issue of Savage Dragon was done by Jim Lee, so this is one of my favorite kind of Jim Lee covers. I think his version of Savage Dragon is just an absolute beast. I love it. Issue number 19 and 20. Found a couple Uncanny X-Men issues, and for a quarter, they're a buy all day, every day. Got issue 190, issue 206, issue 351 with the Joe Madureira cover. And then I found this random Avengers 238. I just really liked the cover with Vision being very big, prominent, and ominous. Like, curious to read what's going on in this issue. I always have to pick up some Silver Surfer when I come across them. I got Silver Surfer Annual number 5, issue 71, 76, 77, 92, and issue 108 with Silver Surfer destroying this Doombot. This last stack is pure randomness. Came across this 2099 sketchbook, which never seen before. It's pretty cool. It has kind of sketch concepts for all of the 2099 series from back in the day, all the original ones, Spider-Man, Punisher, Ravage, X-Men, like pretty cool by the original artists and stuff. I also found this Talos Dynamic Forces exclusive Con sketch cover. It came with a COA and everything, so pretty cool. I've always been a fan of Mike Waringo's artwork. Sadly, he passed away much too young, but he had this just great cartoony style. Very in the same ballpark as Scotty Young. I also found a regular issue #1 for Talos. Found a couple of blank sketch covers. Always happy to pick those up on the super cheap. Actually got 3 of them. Wolverine, the best there is. Wolverine in the X-Men #1. And Fallen Sun, the death of Captain America. Yep. And then came across this 2080 Presents. It's volume 2, #12. Features a Judge Dredd / Judge Anderson story in here. So pretty cool. No idea what it's about, but you know, for super cheap, happy to pick it up. Came across an Ultimate Spider-Man #2 second printing. 52 week 1. I think this is called Super Real versus the Movie Industry #1. It was in the indie box, just bought it on a whim. Kirby Genesis #1 with this awesome Ryan Sook cover. Star Wars Darth Vader #42 featuring this excellent Ahsoka Tano cover. Prime #1. Brute and Babe Infinity. Yeah, no number on that one. This was truly random. So Rack and Pain #4 of 4 features a very early Greg Capullo cover. Would have been probably around his early Spawn days, given the look of the artwork here. 1993. Just complete randomness. I love Greg Capullo's early style and early work, so I'll have to check to see if he did covers for the other 3 issues for this little mini series, and if he did, I'll definitely have to track them down at some point. And lastly, Strange Tales #19 featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. Only grabbed it because of the Mike Mignola cover. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that is all 100. Nope, sorry, spoke too soon. I also came across a whole stack of these official handbook of the Marvel Universe kind of binder inserts. Yeah, they're all in their original sealed packaging and everything. Got issue or pack #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I stopped at 12. There were more, I think up to like pack #19, I think. But some were missing, so it wasn't a complete run. I just stopped at 12 because of my guy Silver Surfer here. Yeah. Now, that is all 132-ish comics that I got from the Go Big or Go Home Phil Short Box deal. Again, these were all about 27 cents a piece. Really happy to get all of these comics from the show or from the convention. Had a great time. If you went there, if you're in Minnesota, from Minnesota, and we're at Fallcon, what comics did you guys score? Like, did you find some good deals? Did you also fill a short box or a long box? You know, yeah, let me know in the comments below. But with that, I will end this video. Thanks for watching, and again, if you enjoyed this type of comic book related content, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, comment below and let's talk comics. Bye!